Welcome back to the show. I'm so happy.
You.
We have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Stranger Things. I want to get into all the theories and everything like that. There will be spoilers. Get ready. I want to talk to you. Big news. You're going to London. You're going to make your debut in the West End.
Yeah.
Doing Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, thank you.
This summer?
Yes.
Oh my God.
This spring.
This spring, yeah.
Spring through the summer.
And the last time you were here, we were talking about your play, John Proctor as the villain. You got nominated for a Tony for that. Congratulations,
Oh,
man.
thank you. I was so crazy.
Was that wild?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up doing theater, so it was just such a surreal moment.
I was watching you when I watched the Tony Awards. I was like, dude, were you in just like, this is like your dream. This is crazy.
Oh my God, yeah, that's like, and Cynthia Erivo hosting.
Yes,
It was just
she was amazing. Everything was great, but I was
Incredible,
I was just rooting for you. I was like, oh my God, you're the
thank you,
best.
thank
At the
you.
end of the show, you have a very famous dance scene of the play where you dance to Green Light by Lorde.
Right, yes.
Yeah, and then just recently, Lorde invited you to a concert and brought you up on stage to dance with her. What did that feel like to get a call from Lorde?
Oh, I mean, I feel like confusing to the people who didn't know the connection between us with the show.
True, yeah.
Like, you're at the concert and it's like, why did Lorde just bring out the chick from Stranger Things? But, like, if you know, you know.
If you know the play, yeah. If you know, you know.
But yeah, it's so fun. Like.
Oh, that's pretty legendary.
Thank you.
I know that you can't really, well, now you can talk about Stranger Things. It probably feels good, but you have kept it secret for so long. But now you're filming Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and... Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, not only can you not say anything about it, you can't even say who you're playing.
It's torture. And there's so much speculation too. I feel like there's like a new character every week.
Do you tell anyone you're...
No, yeah, I tell people. I mean, like the people I know.
Your family knows what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
of course.
Because I would be like sworn to secrecy.
But I found out through online theories. Like before I got cast in Spider-Man, like there was speculation online that said Sadie Sink's gonna be in the new Spider-Man. I was like, I am? And then sure enough, yeah, like 2 days later, they asked me to do it.
Weird.
So yeah, those theories are sometimes, there's sometimes some truth to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel a little freeing that Stranger Things is out? People, by the way, it crushed in movie theaters. Everyone saw this.
Movie theaters, I know. Yes. I wanted to see it, but yeah.
Did you see the finale? Did you watch?
I did. We all did a screening of it, so we got to see it on the big screen. But I really wanted to go to a fan screening of it. Yeah.
People were going nuts.
Yeah.
People, there's something online where they're showing people were yelling "run" at the last.
Me?
To you.
They do that a lot this year, I guess. I mean,
you're talking to Holly, and everyone's like, "Run!
I
You're
was
gonna
doing
miss
it
your
too.
thing.
Yeah.
We want you to survive.
Yeah.
Run!" Did you feel that way when you were shooting it?
No, when I was shooting it, I don't know if the sense of urgency crossed my mind. But
like,
then clearly, like
long
watching
monologue.
it, I'm like, yeah, clearly, I'm like taking my sweet time with it.
You were great in the scene.
Oh,
It was
thank you.
But everyone's like,
why are we doing a podcast episode right now? Like, run.
Yeah. But it was great, and everyone was so fantastic, and the Duffer Brothers are brilliant. They just tied all these. I don't know how they put it all together.
10 years.
It's
like,
craziness.
It's insane.
And the big theory is, and plug your ears if you don't want to hear this, but the big question is, at the end, is Eleven still alive?
What do I think?
Yes.
I think she's dead. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like a hot take or something?
Yeah. I think she is too.
I think like Mike's story is like just one last story, and that's like then they say goodbye to childhood, but that's just one final tale, and that's it.
I like this take.
I think it's just like a coping thing.
All right. I like this take.
I don't know. I think it's stronger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it put an end to it. But
Yeah.
Anyway, some people, I don't know, I guess it's up to your interpretation. I guess.
That's my interpretation.
Yeah, all right, good. That's what I wanted. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. Thank you for doing that. What is this photo from now?
Medieval times.
When did you go to medieval times?
It was actually the day of the final table read, and Gaten's birthday was that day, and his birthday wish was to go to medieval times. So we all went, and I didn't really know what it was. And then I got crowned the Queen of Love and Beauty. And
My gosh.
That was the moment I got crowned.
Oh, what a beautiful
Just
moment.
humbled
Congratulations.
and shocked. And,
Yeah. I love medieval times. I had my bachelor party there.
I had a great time. Did you?
Yeah.
Did your night win
Yes.
Yes,
My
mine
night
too,
one,
yeah.
we were rooting for it. It was the best night ever. It was so
It's
fun.
really entertaining.
It's the greatest. It was awesome. I went back with who did we go with? Post Malone?
You went to Medieval Times with Post Malone?
Yeah. And I think at one point he got on a horse. He wasn't supposed to.
They allowed that?
No. we got in trouble, but
You
yeah,
just
yeah.
did it.
We just did it. Yeah, yeah. He just
Amazing.
that's when you hang with Post Malone, anything's game. Anything.
But
happens.
did he get crowned the Queen of Love and Beauty?
No, of course not. Only you can be the queen of love and beauty. Come on, please. I thought it'd be fun if I could show you photos of Max's like pinnacle scenes throughout the season and get your reaction. See if you remember first day. First thing that comes to your mind when I show you this. This is your first appearance as Max.
First thing that comes to mind?
Yes.
Well, I remember like they accidentally put like a lot of bronzer on my face in all of my first scenes, so that's the first thing that comes to mind. It's
That's
like,
really
I look
funny.
really tan.
You felt very tan there.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Because she's like California,
Yeah.
sun-kissed, but then I think they went a little too crazy.
Oh, I love this. All right, how about this? This is fighting the Mind Flayer at the Starcourt Mall.
Beach ball on a stick, because that was a beach ball on a stick. There's nothing there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is fascinating. I love that. All right. This is hearing Max's favorite song, Running Up That Hill.
Oh, I mean, the cassette tapes didn't really work very well. So I just remember like it kind of being a muffled, distorted version of Running Up That Hill in my ears.
You made that song chart on the radio. I mean, that's phenomenal.
I mean, it's a great
It's a
song.
great song,
And
Kate
it's
Bush.
perfect for that moment and the
Yes,
character.
and you were perfect with it.
Thank you.
Larry,
Love
I
Kate
love that.
Bush.
Ooh, this was scary. When you were lifted by Vecna.
Yeah.
That was-
Crazy day.
Well, how are they doing that? Are you really floating?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
That's really-
But they had a harness and a whole thing, and then
Yeah.
they just floated me up, and then, yeah.
Crazy day. Okay.
Crazy.
And then, how about this one? You escaping Henry's mind and waking up.
Yeah. That was the first time I got to act with everyone all year. Because before I was just with Holly and everything, or I was asleep. I was asleep for like 3 episodes.
Yeah, you were really great at that.
Easiest gig ever.
Yeah, I could. You were phenomenal.
Thank you,
I want to show
thank
everyone a
you.
clip. Here's Sadie Sink in Stranger Things 5. Take a look at this.
I'll never forget the look on his face that day. He was scared. More than scared, he was terrified. There's something about this cave. This memory. He won't come in. And here, I'm safe.
Yeah, that's how you do it right there. Sadie Sink! The entire 5th and final season of Stranger Things is streaming now on Netflix. We're doing something fun with Sadie after the break. Stick around!